edging ever closer now to the business end of the Rugby World Cup 2019. 8 teams remaining now in the Rugby World Cup. We're looking forward to the knockout stages, which will be kicking off on Saturday. Quarterfinals, brother man. All good?
Yeah, man. And yourself?
All good, man. All good. So the early kickoff on Saturday, of course, will be England up against Australia.
Yeah.
Right. So the English have been pretty much perfect in this World Cup so far, winning all their matches.
Yeah.
Australia just had one blip against Wales.
Yeah, it's. But to be honest, it hasn't been really a fair assessment of England because they've had relatively easy matches. Yeah. So.
First real test for them.
In terms of stats, yes, they've been perfect. But if you watch the opponents who they were going against,
the likes of Tonga,
that was expected for them to win. Mm-hmm. Now it's the business end.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about the main dollars.
Yeah.
But I do feel that England have the edge, and I think
over
Australia, and I think. Not just now because of this World Cup, but recently, in recent years, Australia were the ones to have that edge. But I think the tide has swung to England's side. So it'll be an interesting.
Fancy England more going into this match.
Yeah, I do, and I feel that I could be wrong, of course, but I feel that as an Australian unit, there is some disjointedness within the team. I don't know due to what, but I just sense that. But hopefully I'm wrong and we get a crack of a match on Saturday.
I hope it's closer than...
It will be very close. I probably will say it'll be a 5 to 10 point difference in terms of the scoreline. But it's one of those matches that will be very tight, very technical. Set pieces will be the main thing as usual in these main tier rugby nations. And we'll have a close one.
Yeah. So the defending world champions, of course, have also been pretty much perfect in this World Cup.
Yes.
Not to the liking of many people, obviously.
Yes.
They're going to have a very fierce Irish side to take on in their game on Saturday.
You see, yeah, that's true. Not everybody's happy, but not everybody will always be happy with the state of New Zealand winning all the time. But that's everybody else's fault, not New Zealand. Like I always say with other people, sportsmen as well.
Ireland will be fancying to give it a proper hit.
No, they will because they've become this team, sort of like a bogey team, especially for New Zealand.
Yeah.
So with them ending their winning streak and with them winning in America by a big scoreline when they clashed against each other. So I think out of all the teams, besides us of course, Ireland are the next most likely to beat New Zealand.
To cause an upset.
But they won't.
Yeah, I think that's it's not obvious, but I think it is pretty much
obvious.
Yeah,
it's obvious, but not. But
obvious, but not.
Yeah, they're the nearest team, to be honest with you, to cause an upset. Yeah.
Got a prediction for that one? No.
Let's go through all the matches and I'll do all the predictions.
All the predictions at the end. Okay, so the number 1 team in the world right now, Wales, have also been perfect in the World Cup. We're disappointed about the fact that France couldn't play against England.
Yes,
but now they have another great encounter ahead of them up against Wales.
Yeah, look, Wales will win. The thing is, okay, to be fair, it's not actually as obvious as I make it out to sound, because when France in the World Cup, you don't know which France is going to turn up. You could get the greatest free-flowing French rugby team in history, or you could get the worst team you've ever seen, where just flat, bro. Like there's no fluidity within the team, so you don't know which France will turn up. If the right France turns up,
it's gonna be a cracker.
It's gonna be a cracker, and France will win. That's how the difference is between a good France and a bad France. France are their own worst enemies.
Yeah, but at least you know what you're gonna get with Wales.
At least we know that
they're consistent with what
they are consistent. They're hard grinders. They play, not necessarily beautiful kind of rugby, but they play a winning kind of rugby. So, having said that, we know Wales. It's just the question mark is which France are we gonna get? If we get a good France, we're gonna get a great game, and I even say France will win if we get a good France.
Latest kickoff on Sunday. We've spoken about this one before. We spoke about it last week.
Yeah.
It's our boys, the Springboks against Japan. You've said your piece. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
For that match?
Nah.
Anything else to add?
No. I said my piece in the last video.
Do you want to remind us?
No, look.
Do you want to remind us what you said?
Look, I mean, I'll touch on it.
Let's do.
Like I said, look, I'm very.
You're very jittery about this one.
You're not
100%.
I'm not 100% comfortable because it's Japan.
It's Japan in Japan.
In
again.
Japan,
Yeah.
and Japan have been doing it Japan in Japan. So there's that. But like I said last week, my prediction was 1915 along those lines for us towards us. So yeah, we'll win. We'll win.
We should.
We should.
We have to.
We have to.
We have to. Look, guys. We have to.
Yeah. No, we have to.
Yeah. So your prediction for England against Wales? You said it's going to be a close one.
England against Wales. No, England against Australia.
England against Australia.
Yes.
Sorry, England against Australia. You said it's going to be close.
It is gonna be very close.
Scoring?
I will say 28-25.
28-25. That's pretty close.
I want it to be for Australia, but it will be for England. Yeah, 28-25 for England. I want Australia, but it will be England. So 28-25 England.
Yeah.
The Wales, France. Look, I don't even know what this one, but let me give a prediction. It will be.
Who's going to win first?
It depends which France rocks up, but let's say it's a good France. I say 30-28
For?
France. If
France.
it's the good France.
No, but
if
you
it's
can't
the-
say if it's the good France.
If it's the bad France, if it's the bad France, it will be 28-19 to Wales.
I didn't ask you for two predictions.
It doesn't matter. Everybody knows. Our community knows that there are two Frances. But anyway, okay. Ultimate choice.
Yeah.
Wales to win
Wales to win. Close.
by 2 to 5 points.
2 to 5 points. Okay, so how big is the score going to be against New Zealand and Ireland?
Okay, I feel that one will be. It's good. It's gonna look close, but the score line won't tell the real story. So I feel that it's gonna be like a 30-22 to New Zealand.
To New Zealand.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday, brother man, we're going to be on our seats.
Yes, of
to
course.
See how those unfold.
Yeah. Look, I mean, this is the business end now.
Now it's the big one.
This is the World Cup now, you know. No offense to the other guys.
Yeah.
You guys gave us you gave us a good tournament. Uruguay, all those other guys.
Yeah.
We love you guys. But this is the business end. This is where we separate the boys from the men. This is where we get to see the real manner. So we'll see.
Okay. Before we close, I wanted to take a detour to India. I know we talked about it last week, and there's really nothing much to add to it. So India thrashed us again in the second test, an unassailable 2-0 lead now
Son!
in the series.
Thrash is
They
an
won,
understatement.
they won by an innings and 135 runs.
An innings. This is how
An entire inning.
This is how bad it is. They said, "No, guys, we feel sorry for you. Please bat again." And we still couldn't.
I think it was 180 something in the when we batted the second time, and we're still all out again. So
Right now, bro, like no,
outclassed in every single aspect of
Every
cricket
department.
that you can think about.
batting, fielding,
Bowling,
bowling,
every single aspect.
every single aspect, guys. Proteas, buyani ngoba
We
fethu.
still have an ODI series after that against India. as
Skip
well.
that ODI. Come back home, guys. You miss home.
Yeah.
I wanted to say we miss you. We really don't, but come back. Come back home.
We'll be at all the time, but
We'll be
anyway,
It's
because it's still the Proteas.
Yeah, guys. I mean, come back home. It hasn't been a good year. It hasn't been a good tour. Just come back home, get your rest, and start all over again next season. That's basically it. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.